What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to BTFL Transfer Centre, your daily home for all Liverpool rumours, transfer news, Premier League transfer news, rumours, confirmed done deals, and today's BTFL deal to watch. We've got plenty to get through today. Let's get straight into it. First of all, as we reported on the last BTFL Transfer Centre, Dominik Szoboszlai has actually signed a new deal until 2031. It's officially tied and he's officially signed it on Friday last week. Huge news for Antonee Iraola, one of the key members of the squad and the vice captain, has signed a new long deal with Liverpool Football Club. I've did a lot about this topic in the last video, so we're not going to get into it. It's signed until 2031. Amazing for Liverpool Football Club. Let's go to a couple of rumours and a couple of players that we've been linked with. The World Cup winner and the guy that scored the only goal at the World Cup final this weekend, Ferran Torres, has been linked with Liverpool Football Club. Yes, that's correct. The Barcelona striker and ex-Man City winger at that moment has been linked with Liverpool Football Club. What do I think about this Ferran Torres link? I don't think it's very true, really. We don't really need a forward or a winger. He can't really play right wing. He normally plays either up front for Barcelona or left wing for Man City. But we're not really looking at that options at the moment. No official bid has been put in, but I can't see ourselves signing Ferran Torres. It's probably going to be worth, or Barcelona will probably want around £60 million. But it has been heavily linked to PSG because his father-in-law is the manager, Luis Enrique. So Luis Enrique is the father-in-law for Ferran Torres. So congratulations to him. So the BTFL rating of this transfer would be probably 2 out of 5 or 4 out of 10. So Liverpool have gone on to a pre-season tour. So 18 players have gone on to pre-season. So I'm not going to read it all out. They're currently in Chicago. But the main man, Szoboszlai, let me read it out. Gomes, Endo, Jacqui, Kerkes, Szoboszlai, Bradley, Chiesa, Leone, Jones, Elliott, Semekap, Ekatike, Mamadevili, Woodman, Frimpong, Abbey, Noyoni, Bacheka, Chambers, Ramsey, Scarloni, McGonigal, Yaros, Comas, Morris, Ngomora, Richard Wright, Hall, Sonny Lambert, and Dogie and Davis have all gone to Chicago yesterday. So the pre-season tour is July the 25th, Sunderland. July the 29th in America will be Wrexham. Leeds will be on August the 2nd. Then we've got August the 9th will be Monaco. And then August the 16th, we've got Como. I think Como and the Monaco will be at Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk, Goldie Gakpo will have an extended break, so they won't be joining the US tour. But Alexander Isak, Florian Wirtz, and Ryan Gravenberch expected to return for the last 2 games of the US tour. So that will be July the 29th and August the 2nd. So they expected to fly to America before the 2nd of August. Alex McAllister and Victor Muniz will probably come in late, beginning of next month. So it will probably be about August time that they will join Liverpool and the squad. Shout out to Victor Muniz, the world champion with Spain. So congratulations, Victor Muniz. He is the World Cup champion. So that's amazing. I don't think he's played a minute for Spain, but that doesn't matter. A new signing, we signed for 35 million. Left winger, Victor Muniz. So excited. He'll develop at our club very, very well. He'll play a lot of game times, him and Rio and Gamora. And hopefully if we can get Bradley Bacola or Nusa, sorry. If you can get Nusa, that would be my favorite probably signing I want us to sign is Nusa. Some academy updates. Liverpool head of academy recruit Chris Dowling is expected to leave the club after joining the club around 4 years ago, really. So yeah, Chris Dowling, the head of academy recruit, will be leaving Liverpool Football Club. So a couple of we'll go to our loans now. The loans move. Young goalkeeper Armin Peček is set to join Australian side TSV Hartberg on loan. So he's highly rated, the young goalkeeper Armin Peček, and he will be joining the Australian side TSV. So that's all the transfer rumours and Liverpool news done. So now we're going to the Premier League rumours. Arsenal have been linked with John Stone on a free transfer after Saliba went off injured in the semi-final for France. So he's got a back injury, so I don't think he'll be back before the new year. So he's out for the remaining of 2026. We're waiting for confirmation, but I've heard rumours that he won't play again until probably the new year, 2027. So Arsenal need a centre-back. So the options are, and they're heavily linked with John Stone, free transfer. That would be great for a short-term fix. A short-term fix would be great for John Stone to play for Arsenal. But will he join Arsenal? I'm not 100% sure. He'll get good transfer. He'll get good wages. And it makes sense for Arsenal because why would you want to go back into the transfer window? Or they can always play Ben White at centre-back. So we'll wait and see. The other player they've been linked with is Ezri Konsa. Ezri Konsa for £60 million from Aston Villa. You know, he is a strong defender. As you can see, have you seen at the World Cup? I watched all the games for England. And he was the best defender England got. Him and Jess Spence were the best defenders at the World Cup for England. But would he want Saliba and Gabriel return, or when they are fit, is he happy to play third fiddle? If he's happy to play third fiddle, then Ezri Konsa would be a good signing. But £60 million is a lot of money. They were also linked with Jacques. No, it's not Jacques. They are linked with the Crystal Palace centre-back. Let me just get that right. And he plays for France. Lacrosse, Maxence Lacrosse, has been linked with Arsenal for £60 million. He's also linked with Lacrosse, Maxwell Lacrosse. He's also been Maxence Lacrosse He's also linked with Chelsea, but Chelsea are more likely to get him. I don't think Arsenal want to spend 60 million on a defender. I think they more than likely will go for John Stone. Give him big wages, give him a good signing fee, and giving him a 1-year contract will be cheaper than buying Ezri Konsa or Maxime Lacrosse from Crystal Palace. They're both going to be £60 million worth of player. Now let's move to Manchester United. United continue looking at several targets. They're currently linked with Lewis Hall and Antonio Robinson, left back. So they're looking for a left back for backup for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw played 34 games last season. He played every single game. Every single Premier League game last season. And that is wow. He has not done that ever for Man United whilst he's been there. I don't think he's ever played 34 games in the Premier League consistently. The other rumours is Iliman Ndiaye. Iliman Ndiaye has been linked all summer long to Man United. Everton's number 10, Iliman Ndiaye. I think that will be a very good signing because at the moment they've got Bruno, they've got Kondi, but they don't have a player that runs with the ball and creates chances. So Iliman Ndiaye would be good. How much would he be going for? What, 40 million? 50 million probably? He's worth every single penny of that. Iliman Ndiaye, I love him as a player, man. Really streets forgets kind of player. Really skillful, loves to beat a man, can score, can create. So that would be a very good signing for Man United. And also he won't cost a fortune because Man United at the moment, they are in financial difficulties. I'll make a video about that in the next couple of weeks. Man United's financial difficulties and the reason why they're looking to pay and buy £50 million cheap players. The other player that has been linked with Man United is Christian Krensenko Summerville, West Ham player. Roma had 3 bids rejected for Summerville from West Ham. West Ham are holding for 47 million. Man United have gone quiet for Summerville because Rashford has come back and Barcelona haven't bought Rashford for 35 million. So Carrick has put in the media or has said privately that he's looking and is very excited to work with Marcus Rashford. So it looks like Marcus Rashford will probably be starting and playing for Man United. If nothing changes and Marcus stays, Summerville, Man United would not want to buy Summerville. But if Marcus does leave Man United will be interested in Silicius Summerville, the Holland international. But West Ham are looking for 47 million. Now we're moving to Sunderland. Sunderland really played and they really had a good season last season. Comfortably stayed up, beat a lot of teams. So they are linked with Florin Balogun, the Monaco and also America centre forward. Sunderland and Newcastle are looking for Balogun, the ex-Arsenal striker. So his team are looking for £40 million. So imagine having Florina Balogun and also Brian Bobby up attack. They would be ripping defenders apart. And 40 million, I don't think that's a bad signing for Sunderland. Now let's move to Aston Villa. Aston Villa have been linked with Rafael Leao, the left winger for AC Milan. AC Milan want to get rid of him. He's been there a very long time and he hasn't really improved. So Aston Villa are looking to buy Rafael Leao. I think he will cost less than 50 million. They're also being linked with Gabriel Sarr. That's Aston Villa. After completing the signing of two players. So they've completed the signing of João Gomes and Jonathan Munzambi. Jonathan Munzambi for 51 million and João Gomes for 45 million from Wolves. So they've already completed two signings. Aston Villa also have lost already Yuri Tillman for 35 million, and they will also be losing Luca Digne, like I said before, for about 10 million euros. Personal terms have been agreed with PSG for Lucas Digne. Now we're moving on into Tottenham. Tottenham already made a lot of signings this window. Fernandes and also Tonali. They also got Andy Robertson, and they also signed the defender from Bournemouth. Is it Asensi? The Argentinian. 1 second. 1 second. Let's get Tottenham. Tottenham. Yeah, so Tottenham also linked with. They are linked with Gordy Gakpo. So we're looking to sell him for about 75 million. Gordy Gakpo. And that interest has died down at the moment. So I don't think they're looking at either him or Tottenham are either looking to sign a winger. So it'll be either Silvinho, heavily linked, or will either be Gordy Gakpo or it'll be Elite Junior Kroupi from Bournemouth. Bournemouth are looking for 75 million. PSG are now pushing for his signature because the transfer for Diamante has stalled at the moment because there is an argument between Rock Nation and his other agent. So they've gone to court regarding who is the main agent for the Ivory Coast winger. So what have PSG done is they've turned his attention to Elliot Junior Kroupi, £75 million. So Tottenham are linked with Silvinho from Man City. They might get him. Gordy Gakpo, that a rumor has died down. But they're looking at Ellie Junior Kroupi. So they want to buy him for about 85 million. They can get him out of Bournemouth for about 75 million. But they're offering 85 million for him. And so, you know what? They say he's a wonder player. Kroupi. And I think he wants to, and I've been told he prefers to go to PSG. I don't know why, because they've got Bradley Barcola, Dembele, but he's still young. So, but he wants to go to PSG. PSG are looking to sign him also as a backup if the transfer for the Ivorian does not work or does not finalize. Barcelona are again linked with João Pedro from Chelsea. They were linked in the last transfer window. They also linked with him at the moment. Barcelona are linked with a lot of players. So it seems like they'll be busy in the transfer window. They already got Anthony Gordon for 75 million. So they're looking at João Pedro, because they need a proper number 9. They're happy to sell Ferran Torres for that. They're also being linked with Alvarez. They've been linked with Alvarez from Atletico Madrid, but Atletico Madrid chairman came out on Friday and said, "Not on my dead body, I will sell," to the Barcelona chairman, Laporte. And Laporte came out and said, "We've got this valuation on this player, and it's not 200 million pounds. It's not 200 million euros. They know the value that we've put on this player and how much we want Julian Alvarez for, and it's up to Atletico Madrid to accept the bid." Julian Alvarez camp is not very happy that the Atletico Madrid CEO has come out and said even 175 million will not get Julian Alvarez out of Atletico Madrid to Barcelona. Now, Inter Milan are linked and interested in Jed Spence. As I said in the last video, Jed Spence and Tottenham will not won't be the same after the World Cup. So the Zerbi wants to get rid of Jed Spence because he's got Robertson and left back, and then he's got Sensi at right back. So he wants to get rid of Jed Spence, and Jed Spence will probably leave Tottenham on around £52 million. Jed Spence has also been linked with Liverpool, and I wouldn't mind him at Liverpool Football Club. But Inter Milan are interested in Jed Spence and also Liverpool midfielder Curtis Jones. So I expect them to probably come in for Jed Spence late in the transfer window. So the BTFL deal to watch is Elliott Jr. Kroupi. This could be one of the biggest transfer stories of the summer, because Tottenham are interested, PSG are interested, Bournemouth have put a valuation of 75 million on his head. So we'll wait and see. Now let's get to the confirmed deals done. So Aston Villa, João Gomes, 45 million. Man City, Jonathan and Sabia, 51 million. Fiorentina, Christian Inu Aulaya, from Transport Sport, 22 million. Morgan Regis signed yesterday for a record 116, 1 million more than Elliot Anderson transfer to Man City. Morgan Rogers has gone to Chelsea. Very, very, very surprising. I didn't expect that. Also, Zinedine Zidane will be confirmed, as I said in the last video of the new France signing. Pep Guardiola is linked with Italy, Holland. He was linked with Italy and Holland. He's more likely to join Italy, I think, if he's going to join a international nation. But he's also strongly linked with the Holland job after Ronald Koeman will let go. Also, the done deal for managers is Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen's Klopp signed with Germany, and he's the new Germany manager, national manager. That's all for today's BTFL Transfer Centre. Which transfer do you think is most likely to happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So make sure you like, because we need all the likes to share the BTFL Transfer Centre, because this will happen every single day. You will have an update with me from the BTFL Transfer Centre. So make sure you like, hype this video, make sure you subscribe. This is a new YouTube channel for the fans, by the fans. So have a great morning. See you tomorrow morning at 8. And there's another one. Let's go.